Being married to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out. Hello and welcome to the G&E Show. I am so happy you're here today. Grant's leaving me. He's going out of town later, so I'm going to guard the fort for him to be gone. But for today, they're giving me hand signals. They want me moving over. For today, we've got the Grant
Welcome
Cardone.
to the G&E Show every Wednesday.
We bring
the
it
Big
to
W.
you.
On Wednesdays, we bring you the G&E Show, brought to you by Grant Cardone TV, brought to you by the Cardone Zone. If you're on iTunes, please subscribe, review the channel, and I'll send you my new book, Real Estate Investing Made Simple in Production,
Woo!
Free. Just send me a screenshot that you subscribe to our iTunes show and review. Give me them 5 stars. We're talking about what today, darling?
Okay,
the business of marriage.
This is the business of marriage. If everyone
that's a
actually,
nice
it
product
is,
right
it
there.
is,
Man, it
right?
feels
Isn't it
good.
great? Thank you so
I
much.
wonder what it looks like on the floor. Dresses
So
look best.
what I wanted-
Even the best dress looks best on the floor. That's what I say.
You do, don't you?
Got to keep loving on your wife, man. You got to keep
this
hitting it.
This is what I wanted to talk about today, okay? There's 2 things I wanted to talk about. Well, first of all, I'm going to talk about an unpopular viewpoint, which I know you'll agree with me on. We will not fight on this episode about this
love that.
because I think that statement, love them just the way they are,
Love them.
is total BS. Like, total BS. First of all, what does that statement even say? They're supposed to love you just the way you are. That, to me, right there, that
Accept your
statement
man.
sounds like an excuse.
Accept him
to
the
let
way he is.
Yeah.
Don't try to change him.
Yeah, and to let them be off of the hook from having to be great or to keep yourself up or to keep creating or, no, it's like, for instance, marriages. This happens a lot in marriages. Marriages, get ready. Look what women do to become a bride that day. I mean, they want to look good. The man's on his best behavior, like the whole courting, the relation. Don't be staring down here. Up here. Focus up here.
But you got your
okay, you weren't staring down here. You're up here. Okay.
No.
So, and then they get married, and then you think, oh, then I can
get
be
in there,
complacent. And I'm supposed to just love them just the way they are. But you know what? The truth of the matter is the marriage should be the launching
Let's
pad.
ask them what they
Wait,
think.
can I?
Yeah.
Well,
I want to know what you guys think. Should you
would-
just love your partner the way they are? Should you just accept people the way they are? Like if I had bad breath right now, should Elena just accept it or ask me to change? You were going to say though.
Well, I was going to say that I feel like the marriage should be the launching pad of this is the man or the woman that I'm going to marry and how great they are right now. This is the launching pad to even, like, this is just the beginning of what the potential of what they can be. And the marriage should be about 2 people pushing each other to constantly be greater, getting better and better and better. Not, I'm going to get married and now I get to take a break and let myself fall apart, which is destroying.
305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. Call me. I want to know what you think. I think, dude, if I don't even love me the way I am, like I expect me to change. I don't know where some of these sayings come from. Accept them the way they are. How many of you, have you guys heard the same thing? Get with somebody, accept them the way they are. I don't even accept my kids the way they are. I'm like, dude, pick up your freaking socks. This morning, they were just throwing stuff on the floor. I'm like, hey, pick up your stuff. Denora does that. No. You're going to freaking do that from now on. Denora is not doing that. I'm going to get rid of Denora if she's got to pick up your stuff. And don't get rid of Denora. We love Denora. Good. Don't accept the people in your life the way they are, man. Push them to be greater. That's what Elena's saying. What do you think? 305-865-8668. Callers get hats, hoodies. You just tell me what you want. We'll send it to you. Look, this is my stuff, by the way. I wore this last night. Elena took it off of me, and she wore it. Okay, who's got my money? 305-865-8668. Natalie, who we got?
It's also about giving the gifts to someone else. Like, if someone takes care of themselves, when you take care of yourself, or when you are successful in work, that is a gift to me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And when I take care of myself and do well in life, that is, I presume that is a gift to you. We each, in relationships, you want to be proud of the person that you're with. Before we take this caller, I thought it was interesting
they're ready to roll.
that my mother, who's 70 years old, my father passed away a couple years ago, now she has a boyfriend. She shows me the picture of him for the first time, and the first thing she says is, that's not a great picture of him, which tells me that even at 70, you care how someone looks to someone else.
Uh-huh.
So it's not love them just the way they are. You would look at the picture and say, oh, but she wants him to be like, have an impression in my mind. So I feel like people are delusional.
Photoshop, Grandma.
And pretending like the things that do matter
Elena, you
don't
Photoshop,
matter.
don't you?
I use filters.
She uses
the
filters.
other day, I
Even
used
Elena
this
doesn't accept.
Insta
Let's talk to
Beauty
Wayne.
filter.
Elena,
I
we gotta
look
call her.
amazing.
We got to call her.
Ryan in West Palm.
Ryan from the West Palm. What's going on, buddy?
Hello, it's Ryan Poole. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Ryan, good to talk to you, buddy. Do you think this idea, accept them the way they are, is legit or outdated?
I think it's a bit outdated. I think your wife actually made some great points of always striving for more success and pushing each other. I think that's a challenge that I'm going through right now in my marriage. You know, I've been in real estate 20 years, and you know, we've kind of hit like a little bit of a plateau recently, and I started a new business, actually an exciting business, a real estate platform using blockchain technology. But, you know, having that wife, you know, as your foundation is huge. It really is. I mean, I'm learning that a little bit the hard way right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what do you guys do to keep pushing each other in an acceptable way? Like in a way that's like, because I can't have Elena push me too hard, too fast. It's got to be within something that I can kind of not put me in shock.
You're the exact opposite of where I am in my relationship is. I wish my wife pushed me, you know, harder and supported me more to be greater. You know, she wants me to spend, you know, more time with our children and different things, which is great too. But I think there's, you know, our goal here is that balance, right?
Yeah.
You know, there has to be a balance there, and I think trying to find that happy medium is huge.
Yeah. Hey, you're watching the G&E Show. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. Thank you for calling from West Palm Beach. We'll be back in about 5 seconds, okay? Stay right there.
If you want to experience the best car wash on the planet, Cheetah Clean offers the world's fastest car wash VIP experience from start to finish. Get in and get out in 90 seconds. The owners get involved, everyone is involved, from extreme detailing to the finest details to getting you the best experience when it comes to your car, your most prized possession. Check out what we have to offer in your local area today. Learn more at cheetahclean.com. That's cheetahclean.com. Over 12 years of experience, Boron Capital is invested in commercial real estate and is looking to get you fixed 8% returns on your money. We're looking for high net worth individuals interested in high luxury commercial and residential space. This is not a volatile investment. It is stable and ready to make your wealth work for you. With over 300 transactions, this nationwide service can take your 401k money or your IRA money and get it working for you. We process your funds in 24 hours and get you invested the next day. Learn more about this opportunity at boroncap.com/invest. That's boroncap.com/invest.
What's up, everybody? My name is Grant Wise, the founder of Modern Investing Mastery. Only reason we run ads is to start a conversation. You have something that gets attention, you got a question you're posing, and you got a solution you're providing. To learn more about generating motivated seller leads, generating investment deals, all from Facebook ads, visit www.moderninvestingmastery.com. My team and I have set aside some time to help you master this so you can go off and master business.
Van Bullfrog is here for 2018 to service you and your business to the highest levels of success. More communication, no drop calls, better integration, faster response time. Kill the desk phone and take your office mobile. Sign up for a free trial right now at bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net and join the world's #1 telecommunications company, bullfrog.net. Or email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com. Email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com.
Welcome back
to the G&E Show.
Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
We come to you to
Yes,
share the
we
love.
do. Yes, we do.
The business of marriage. Today we take on the old saying, love them just the way they is. You got to love them the way they are. Accept your partner with all their flaws. Dude, look, she don't even accept her own flaws. She's working on herself to make herself better.
So true.
Your mama says, you gotta just take them like they are. You can't change a man. How many ladies have heard that?
Well,
Okay.
I kind of agree with that.
You can't change a man that doesn't want to change. But you got to confront the reality that your marriage probably isn't going to last if both people don't keep changing.
Absolutely. It's like a house. If you buy a beautiful home and you expect it to just stay beautiful, well, what happens a year from now? The grass has grown up, the paint, the shutters, everything needs continual maintenance to keep the beauty and the thing gorgeous. And the same thing happens in a marriage. You have to constantly be doing something to maintain it and make it better.
And if you're ever at dinner and you're like, oh, they're so in love with each other. Oh my God, they like each other so much. That's probably because they're working on it.
Absolutely.
They're probably working on it, okay? Me and Elena, we love each other.
Yeah, and
Well,
we
I'm
want
always loving on you, kissing on you.
We do want to give each other the gift of our
like the
best
sounds in the
selves to
background.
each other. Did you hear that? Can you acknowledge
What's that?
I said you and I both do. We can agree on this, that we want to give our best selves to each other.
I want to give my best self to me.
Of course. But do you want to give that to me too?
Dude, if I give it to me, I give it to you.
Absolutely.
I think people talk about, I want to do this for other people. I want to do this. You guys should be a little more, in my opinion, nobody likes hearing it, but like the way I would lay it down is like just be the best you can for you and keep changing you to be the best you can be for you. It's going to naturally.
Absolutely.
It's going to be like,
gotta be you for you first, not
Yeah,
for someone
yeah,
else.
yeah.
And then it's like, well, then that's weird.
But have you ever had that thing where you're like, I got to accept her the way she is or him the way he is?
Yeah,
And try to make that work?
Yeah, and I have made that work in certain parts where there's things in our relationship that I can't change that you do, and then I have to
I'm not
step
talking
back
about me.
and go, wait, how can I change myself to make it so that we can deal? And usually when I change myself, you end up changing for the better in this weird way that I didn't even try.
Crazy, man, crazy. That's
But-
karmic kind of thing,
Yeah,
you know, energy.
But can we talk real quick about a Sabrina and Scarlett story this morning?
Oh, sure.
Okay. So Sabrina and Scarlett are fighting this morning. It's the first thing they do when they come into the room and wake me up. And I said, you know what? I'm so used to getting involved in the fights and trying to have them handle the fights, but it just keeps going, this constant, like, I have to pick Scarlett's side, Sabrina's side, and now I have to be even on who's who. I said, you know what? Enough is enough. This morning I said to them, I said, guys, do you want to know something? Do you want to know the greatest gift two children can give a parent? And they're like, the fighting stops instantaneously, and they look at me. And I say, a parent wants their child to be happy. A parent wants to know that they're successful as a parent. When you come in here and you two are fighting, it hurts me. It's not a gift to me. Mm-hmm. You know, a gift to me is you getting along and being happy and helping each other. And then I go, I am such a good parent. Yes. I said, so if you want to give me something, get along, have fun, be happy. And you know what? I said, let me look at where I am falling down as a parent. When you come to me and I'm busy on my phone and maybe I'm doing things to you where you don't want to give me things. And I'm going to take responsibility and do better as a parent. And then you might want to give me gifts.
Talk to me, caller.
Of being
Talk
happy
to me,
too.
caller. Okay. And they went back to fighting.
No, they didn't. Did they fight with you the entire way to school?
They don't fight with me.
Yeah.
I dropped the hammer on these little two dudes.
They don't
and
fight with him because what does he do? Let's go shopping.
Let's
Let's
go.
go eat ice cream.
Hey, Mark, do you want a hat or do you want a hoodie? What do you want, my friend? We're giving away hoodies and hats. And which one you want, Mark?
Hey, what's up, Grant? No, I just actually, I don't need any of that. I just actually want a quick question.
No, I want to give you something, dude. I want to give you something, man. Hey, look, somebody wants to give you something. Let them give you something.
Yeah, you're right, Grant. Yeah, I'll take a hat.
He can't read. What do you want a hat, dude? Cash flow, baby. Cash
Yeah,
flow.
I'll take a hat. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
interested
good.
in his question. We got that hat settled now. What's the question?
I just had a quick question on relationships at a young age, like in the early 20s. I just want to know if they're even the right time to have a relationship at this age. I noticed that if people start families young at this age, or if they get someone pregnant early at this age that they end up not doing what they're supposed to do with their life, and they end up just kind of settling in life. And I want to know if right now pushing off relationships.
Yeah, dude, you're 20 years old, bro. The last thing I'd worry about right now is a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd worry about my bankroll.
Yeah,
I'd focus on my money.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, nobody else is going to tell you to do that, though. I'd focus on my money. They're going to be like, focus on your career. Get an education right now. Dude, focus on your damn money right now. Focus on your money. Get your money right. You can have anything else you want in life. You got plenty of time to do that other stuff. My daughter, at 8 years old, told Damon John last night on a live Facebook feed, he says, Sabrina, what advice do you have? You're hanging around your father all the time. What advice do you have? Sabrina's like, learn how to make money early so you won't have to do it later.
Yeah, I actually did hear that. I love that.
Yeah, Damon was like, dang, that's strong. That's the best advice. So look, man, give Natalie your address and we'll get you the hat. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. You're in the G&E Show every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We come to you to talk about the business of marriage. Most of the time I do all the talking, but today Elena is doing all the talking.
That's not true. I got a word in.
I'm on my way to Houston tonight.
I know.
I'm going to be there for 3 days. If you guys are in Houston, let me know. We're going to look at some real estate. I'm speaking at a conference there. Elena has to accept me the way I am and encourage me to be better.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
You got to add this piece about, I'll take you the way you are today, dude, but what if he's doing drugs today? Mm-hmm. Okay, what if he's lazy today? What if he's picking his nose in public? What if every time you guys go to dinner, he can't pay the bill? And it's embarrassing. What if he or she is not making enough money to pay the bills and you guys are overspending? What are you going to accept in a way? What if he's got a damn gambling addiction? Okay?
Or a porn addiction or a cheating addiction or weed, anything.
Accept him the way he is. What does that even mean? That is a lack of responsibility. And our culture, society has eaten it. Hook, line, sinker, the floaty, everything, dude. Like the whole boat was eaten. Next caller, talk to me. What do you want? A hat or a hoodie? Neil, what you want, man? A hat or a hoodie, buddy?
Don't drink the water, Neil. Go on.
A hoodie, please. I love the hoodie. It looks awesome.
You want the black hoodie or the gray hoodie, man?
Nah, bro, the gray hoodie.
Huh?
The gray. He wants the gray.
Dude, but look at this thing. This thing is sick, bro. Who's got my money?
Yeah. No, you got my money? Because you got more money than I do. So, I mean, you're the one with the money here.
Yeah. You right.
Okay, what is it, Neil? I want to hear from you.
Dude, have you ever been in a relationship where you're like, I got to accept the chick the way she is or the person?
Well, I'm in a relationship right now. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year and a half. She's at UF. I'm here at FIU. And we just push each other, man. We push each other to be the best that we can be at all times. I mean, I want her to be the best that she can be, and she wants me to be the best that I can be. And if she's feeling down or I'm feeling down, we support each other. And
that's awesome.
We are trying to build something now, so when we do get married, we have that foundation from the very beginning. And she's 21, I'm 25. So, I mean, we're still both really young. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't accept her the way that she is now because I want her to be better.
Yeah. Good for you, dude. Good for you.
She doesn't accept the way that I am now because she wants me to be better.
I like that. You see, I think that's love when you want somebody to be better. I love myself because I want and expect more from myself. I love Elena. I expect more from her, right? Now I got to figure out how to deliver that. This is Elena Cardone. My name's Grant Cardone. You're in the G&E Show. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
Growing your future, protecting your past. J.D. Frost & Company, PLLC, is a public accounting firm. Offers a variety of assurance and tax services to businesses and individuals in the Chattanooga and surrounding areas. We focus on construction and manufacturing industries. Our primary objective is client satisfaction through excellent customer service. Work with the best. We are accredited by the BBB. This is J.D. Frost & Company for a full suite of tax assurance and management accounting services. Visit us right now at frostcpas.com. Based out of Jacksonville, Florida, this family-owned husband and wife team of realtors is there to serve you, track every process step by step, get you from contract into your new home or out of your current home sold and on the market. Chad and Sandy Newman will take you, market your home, and make sure that you will receive the best customer service ever. They're going to sell your property above market value in 30 days or less. With over 12 years of experience, this team is there for you. To learn more, go to chadandsandy.com. That's chadandsandy.com right now. If you've heard Grant Cardone talk at WFG's latest convention, some questions might be raised. Who exactly is WFG? World Financial Group is there to ensure your security, your future, and your life. Virtuity is part of World Financial Group, and as practitioners of Grant Cardone, ethics in business, and raising the standards of living for those in the middle class, World Financial Group and Virtuity work together to help you get to where you want to be, financially and in life. Come join our team today and learn more about what we can do for you at virtuityfinancialservices.com. That's virtuityfinancialservices.com.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome
You
back.
were like on it today.
Welcome back.
So you're watching the G&E Show. Today we're breaking down the myth of love them just the way they are. You and I happen to agree on this.
That
it's
was
total
probably,
BS.
No
one
they
wants
used
to
to not
admit
believe
it.
in divorce, People I mean, that part goes with the divorce thing. It's like, okay, you're married to the end, and then accept him the way he is and be miserable for the next 40 or 50 years. How about you agree not to get a divorce, but you guys keep changing, because you're going to change anyway.
Yeah, agree up front. But there is something nice about, I think too many people, I like the analogy, aside from the sin part. I feel people today are too quick to give up because they don't know how to gut up, dig in, and so they just quit on everything, and they think they're entitled to happiness and entitled to the world not dropping them on their butt. And, in relationships, that stuff happens.
Yeah, but I used to, I was brought up to believe that if you got a divorce, you'd go to hell.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about the religious aspect of it.
I am talking about it now that we breached it. It came out of my face, so I'm talking about it now.
Well, that's different.
And I'm like, dude, I don't need to wait to go to hell. I'm in hell now. Shit. Let's just
make it official.
Well, I don't need to be in two hells.
Right.
Like if she doesn't want to change, and like there is a point in a relationship where I'm not going to see. It's the other side of this.
That's right. That's the bamboozle point. What made you marry the person? Were you just blind and they were always like that and you didn't know, or did they bait and switch on you and be this great person, go getter, and all of a sudden you get married and then they just do nothing but sit on a couch and eat potato chips and do nothing and complain at you all the time?
But I think it's not even that drastic sometimes. Sometimes it's just two people going different directions. Like I'm going on this high road, not the high road. I don't want it to sound like I'm on a better person, but I'm going on this fast lane.
Yeah.
And this other person is like, dude, I don't need that fast lane. Yeah. And we were just going at different vibrations. It was just a bad match.
Yeah.
From the get-go, I made a bad decision. She made a bad decision. We decided, hey, this is a bad decision. Let's be friends. Yeah. And we are. So it wasn't about me accepting her the way she is or not.
Now you're talking about your first wife.
Yeah. So I was married for about a year, maybe 9 months. And it was just like, and I want to go freaking 400 miles an hour. I don't know why we didn't see it before. Anyway, let's talk to the next caller. We're giving away hoodies. We're giving away hats. This is the G&E Show. This is Elena.
Give it away now.
Give it away. Okay, we got hoodies. We got hats. We got cash flow hats. Noel, what's going on, Noel?
Hi. Oh, my gosh. First of all, Elena, I absolutely love you. I want to go kickboxing and shooting with you.
Let's do it.
Oh, my gosh. I love you.
I love it. Let's do it.
I'm a trauma-informed psychotherapist, and I am doing exactly what Grant just talked about, which is my husband's on the brakes, and I'm, like, going full throttle. So we're now in a position where we're getting divorced, but we've never been better friends.
Yeah.
We've never loved each other more than we do right now.
That's
But
interesting.
we love each other enough to know we're going in different directions, and we value each other for that.
Yeah,
And
that's all. Now, so you think he's able to accept you more, that you want to go, flat out? I mean, what happened? What changed?
What happened was I put boundaries in place that got broken several times over, to the point where it was like, okay, we talked about this, I set a boundary, you didn't honor it. We talked about this, I set a boundary, you didn't honor it. We talked about this, and these things are all collectively sabotaging my goals that you say you support.
Yeah.
And when he looked at it and saw it was undeniable, he's like, I love you too much to keep doing that to you. I got to go work on my stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, great.
Love that.
Yeah. So
She didn't
it's
accept
just,
him.
it's a matter
just
of respecting yourself
Yeah,
and respecting the person that you say you love.
Totally agree with you. I love that, man. You want a hat? You want a hat, my friend, or you want a hoodie?
I'll take a hoodie. I've got my millionaire book on me right now.
Maybe send her a smaller
I
hoodie.
love you too. I love you too.
What size are you? Are you Elena size? Or
I wish. I'm working on it. I'm more of a medium.
Okay, good. I'll send you this hoodie, and you can shrink it up if you need to. Okay, this is for me, but
Awesome.
thank you for calling in. Okay, actually, I love that what she did.
I did too.
They came to a conclusion that, hey, this doesn't work for either one of them. It's not good for either one of them right now. And maybe who knows? Maybe he's going to change, and they're going to get back together later.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, people marry the same person. They get divorced from and then remarry them.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it happens more than you think. I've run into a few people that have done that.
Next caller. Every Wednesday we do this, by the way, folks. The show's on iTunes and at YouTube. If you're on iTunes and run into the show, make sure you download and review. Cardone Zone is where all my shows are. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Everything sits in one place now. Cardone Zone on iTunes. Subscribe and review, and I'll send you a free book. Jeremy, what's up?
Uncle G, how we doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing, my friend?
I can't complain. Hey, I kind of had a question. I've been married for about coming up on 11 years. We got 3 kids. Things are going really well in our business, and I want to give you a shout out, man. I thought I was doing some sales, but then I started listening to you and realized that I had to step my game up. So I appreciate that, man.
Good,
and,
good. Glad it woke you up, brother.
So I got in 5th gear now, and we're rolling, and I need a little support from her, and I feel like we're not in the same gear, but I mean we're on the same team, and I mean she's a partner with me in the business, but like I need her to kick it up a gear. Or maybe I just need to take over. I don't know. Elena, have you had a hard time with Grant? I mean, how do you guys manage your relationship? Because I know he's a pretty dominant personality in the business. Do you guys work together, or do you just kind of try to support each other?
Well, in the business side of things, he runs every business decision. Now he'll what's it called? Bounce. I'll be a sounding board to him. I might have ideas, suggestions, whatnot here and there, and he chooses to listen or take the advice or not. I feel like I've influenced you a lot over the years on a lot of different things, but ultimately that's his role.
She's like a tuning fork.
And then everything in the home, and this is just our dynamic, which is more traditional, but I've seen it the other way around. It doesn't matter who does what in the relationship, as long as everyone's on board. In your wife's case, she's got the 3 kids. If she's running ship on the kids and taking all of that stress off of your plate so that you can work harder at work, that also has to be acknowledged, because that is a job in and of itself. And sometimes, it's kind of hard to do both. So, and maybe she can. I don't know. I don't know what business. I don't know what she's capable of. But if she is doing that, maybe you need to hire an extra hand at the office to get you to outsource the job while she's doing the family thing.
The one thing I just noticed is that sometimes, and this is a bit sexist, so I'm going to use women as the mother and men as the worker, but I see a lot of women just get tired of being mothers. Like, it's exhausting being a mother to a 6, an 8, and a 10-year-old. Like, it's exhausting. Constantly worried, constant attention, really very little inflow other than the hug a mother gets. But the rest of the time, it's like the kids just want something all the time. And it's exhausting. So to think that she's going to show up for you at night and say, let's go, bro. Come on, man. Another cheerleader. She's like, look, I've been cheering all day, bud. So I don't know if that helps or not. But one thing that we do that works is, dude, the dream's got to be big. The payday's got to be big. I say this over and over to people. Even if it's not a financial payday, the family needs a payday big enough to that all this stuff is worth it. So maybe you need to sit down with her and say, dude, what's your payday?
Meaning, like, what's your
exit
what's
plan
the end
here?
game? What are we doing this
Where
for?
do you get some relief? Where do you get to have a freaking party worth all this stuff that you do every day, that I do every day? Because sometimes I think people just feel like, dude,
they're
what's
a rat
the end
in
here?
a hamster in a ball.
Treadmill.
Yeah.
It's a treadmill. It's like, when do I ever get off? I just get old.
Well, she runs the books, and I run all the operations and sales and all that. So I don't know if maybe I should just say, hey, let's let somebody else do this so you can focus on the kids, because we just had a newborn. I mean, she's 5 months old, so
exhausting.
And maybe it's just the newborn stuff.
Yeah,
exhausting.
It
bro.
is exhausting. 5 months. Woo.
I mean, yeah. And then, but in the meantime, bro, you need to clamp down, and take it to another level. Either way, because at the end of the day,
exit, man, we're buying another business or 2 new businesses, like we do vending, so buying 2 other vending companies. So I'm trying to make that Grant Cardone money.
Yeah. I don't blame you, dude. It's good. It's good up there where the ether lives. So regardless of what you guys are doing, everybody needs to take everything to another level. Even though you're having problems and conflicts and issues and stuff right now, what you don't want to do is you don't want today to keep you from tomorrow. You want to tweak. I want to tweak the thing I can control. So maybe I got a problem with her going on right now. I'm like, yeah, okay. But man, I can move this bar right now. We could play a different level right now, so that me and her, when we come back together, we get that thing resolved. We're both able to. And I see a lot of people give this up and this up. They're giving both up at the same time.
And the last thing I'd say and add to that is this: we do try to work out our glitches pretty much as fast as they do come up.
Yeah.
Because I would rather my attention be on the paycheck, or is what you call it, the end game,
payday, the end game,
rather than my focus get distracted on this thing that I have going on with him. It takes my attention. I can't focus on that. It holds me back. You didn't like what I said? You're pulling me along?
I love what you said. I want Natalie to bring us to the next caller. No.
I'm tracking. I'm just tracking.
Yolanda. You see, just me and Elena working every Wednesday like this, it gives us the time to bounce off each other in a way that we wouldn't do with the kids or at home or at dinner. It's just a different kind of opportunity for us to be together. Really, the business of marriage is what we're doing on this show every Wednesday.
That's right.
It gives us a moment to communicate.
And this show has also given me the realization that if more people, including myself, treated a marriage as a business, as a partnership, as a commitment and alliance to each other, they would be more successful.
I agree with that completely. Go ahead, my friend. How you doing?
Hello?
Yes, how you doing? Thanks for calling.
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today?
We're great.
That's good to hear. I have a question, and it's more or less on the art or the science behind motivating your partner. Obviously, as a woman, I feel very strongly that we can love our partners the way they are. But it does not mean that we have to settle for mediocrity in our relationship. So I was in the situation where I was the one that was constantly pushing for growth in the marriage, in the business, in the family unit, in the social life, in the spiritual life, in everything. And my husband was going through a lot of the same personal development journeys that I was going through. And so, to make a long story short,
or longer,
the motivation was there, the loving, the tenderness, the kindness, the patience was there, with trying to help motivate him to get up and make it happen for our family unit. But, however, it seems like even when there was a plan in place to make that happen, he was not following through.
Right.
So is it the fact that he wasn't ready to make the changes, or maybe I wasn't using the right approach?
Good question.
Look, I can only speak from personal experience. Like, sometimes I'm just not ready. Sometimes the Velcro just doesn't work. What I mean is it just doesn't stick. Like, I got to keep, like, that's why I think I have an open door policy. I'm very forgiving. I'm hard on people, but I'm very forgiving. Like, come back, man.
You are.
And it's because I knew, like, I tried to quit. I tried to change my life so many times, and it didn't work. I don't know if it didn't stick. That's what I call the Velcro didn't work, right? It didn't stick. The book I read didn't happen. The conference I went, it didn't. I tried to quit drugs, and it didn't. Like, I didn't. But one day it did, because I never quit quitting. I just kept quitting the things that were bad for me. I kept quitting when I needed to quit.
Quitting, failing, restarting. Quitting, failing, restarting is what happened.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to quit again. I'm going to try to improve myself again. And I kept going to the things, all right? The whatever the thing was, I kept going. And then one day it's like, click, it worked. And everybody's like, oh, it worked for you. Dude, you don't know about all the failures I had getting there. So I would just say, push him, love him while you're pushing him. And like I got too many people around me saying, hey, dude, we love you just the way you are. My mom said that to me till the day she died. I'm like, Mom, I don't love me the way I am. Mm-hmm. I know I can do more. Elvis Presley, I watched the HBO special, Elvis Presley.
Yeah, that was great.
What was it? Elvis Presley something.
I didn't see the title.
The guy never accepted. He never got all of Elvis. And so he kept trying to figure out Elvis. Elvis Presley not discovered. Elvis Presley
revealed?
No. Anyway, it's probably online, right? So that's all I would say. Yeah, you're probably not doing it. The Searcher.
And the only thing I would say is I agree with Grant's philosophy on that, and that's number one. Number two is, maybe you have a conversation and find out what he thinks he's really good at and can do. Yeah. And maybe he gets great at that. Like, I'm not good at what you do, but I'm really good at what I do. And sometimes couples want the other one to be them, like a duplicate of themselves. And that's not going to be great. Let me be 10x who I am, and you be 10x who you are, and we come together and push each other.
But let's not kid ourselves.
But if he's being a log and not letting you go spiritually and holding you back, and that's a different issue. But sometimes it's just you haven't figured out who does what.
But let's not kid ourselves, okay? It is almost impossible for two people to be in a game and both give the exact amount. So it's almost impossible. So if anybody out there is like, you're not giving enough. Okay, so one person is always going to give a little more than the other person. Mm-hmm. Today, this week, this month, maybe for 2 or 3 years.
That's true.
And then maybe the other person is going to chip in and give. So it's never going to be, I think, an equal thing. I don't.
Good point.
I don't think I can look for Elena to want to push, or give, whatever the case is, right? I think the two people need to be interested in where are we going. Mm-hmm. And the 10X rule, I'm really right in that book I write about. The goals need to be big, man. Why? Because otherwise your problems are going to be bigger than your goals. If your problems are bigger than your goals, that's all you're going to have is problems. And that's what I see in most relationships.
Me too.
The goals need to be so big that the speeding ticket, the thing I said in public, I showed up late for this. I'm like, dude, yeah, big deal. Look how we going to England. Look where we're going. Look what's happening next year. Check out this thing.
Look at all the lives we've changed. Look at all the success stories coming in. Look at all the people whose lives are better because of your material. That's what I constantly reinforce myself with. Where we're going, where we're building, how we're going to get this global, how we're going to help people, more and more people.
This is where education fails us too, because like in education, I have to go at the pace the fifth graders go at. And I'm already done with the course. And they force me to stay, and I'm like, dude, I'm done. Why do I have to read anymore? Why do I have to do this anymore? I'm being punished because I'm ahead.
Well, that's the benefit of homeschooling.
Yeah.
They go on their checklist.
By the way, we're going to do a show on that. Anybody that's a homeschooling expert, we're looking for experts on this. What are the benefits of homeschooling versus public schooling? Should be the next time we do a show.
Okay.
Homeschooling, tell the world, homeschooling experts, we're looking for you. We want to give you your shot. versus public schools or private schools. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. You've been in the
Cardone Zone.
all shows are called the Cardone Zone now. Anytime you come
But of
in
course
here,
ours
it's the
is the
Cardone
best.
Zone.
The
But
G&E.
this is the G&E
G&E.
Show inside the Cardone Zone. We love you guys.
That's my fake.
This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.